We're going to do a super fun technique called paper marbling, and it's very important that you always start by writing your name on a blank piece of paper because you won't be able to write your name on your paper after you've done this technique. We will be using liquid watercolors just like we used in an earlier project. Now these are very potent. So if you're afraid that you're going to stain your skin when you open them up, just ask me, and I do have some plastic gloves that you can use when you're opening them up. Get them open and ready so that they're good to go for later. If you are the first person at your table to start paper marbling, you will need to spray a thin layer of shaving cream all over the tray and then use a flat edge. I've got these pre-cut cardboard pieces that work great to spread it out. You want a nice, even, thin layer of shaving cream that reaches the edges of your tray. And now we're ready to go. Double check that your name is on your paper. And then you're going to take those liquid watercolors. I would use no more than 3 different colors and just kind of splotch on the color. You barely need to squeeze the bottle because it should just drip out on its own. And just try to drip into the areas that you missed before. Like I said, no more than 3 colors, otherwise it will look too muddy when all those colors mix. So then next, use a popsicle stick and swirl in some designs. You can use curlicues, zigzags, you can cross the lines over each other, but this just gives it a really cool effect. Make sure your name side is facing up, and then you're going to center the paper over the top of the shaving cream and lightly press the paper down. Smooth out all of the air bubbles. You want to make sure that the shaving cream is touching all of the surface of the paper. And then after you've got everything smoothed out, you think the air bubbles are all gone, carefully peel it off and then place it on the table next to the tray. You'll notice your design transferred onto the paper, but there is still some shaving cream on the paper, so we have to work fast to use a squeegee to get that off. So hold from the top of your paper to make sure your paper won't move, and then press down and drag the squeegee across your paper to get all of that extra shaving cream off. And there you go, there's your design. Please put this on the drying rack, and then you'll need to come back to get the squeegee and take this carefully to the sink so you can wash all that extra shaving cream off. Now you'll want to go ahead and get a second piece of paper ready. Again, put your name on the paper, and you still have some remaining color on the shaving cream. You can draw another design in with a popsicle stick or even add a little bit more liquid watercolor if you want to. But see what happens if you pull another print. So I'm pressing the paper onto that shaving cream again, trying to get all of those air pockets out. And then same process, peel it slowly off of the shaving cream. Now before I did this, I made sure that the squeegee was clean with no more shaving cream, so it's ready to go. Hold the top of the paper so it doesn't move and take off that excess shaving cream. And it still turned out pretty cool. Again, put this on the drying rack and wash the squeegee off for the next person. You will need to do 2 papers, but if you have time, do 4. Now, if you are the next person in line waiting to go, you can use that flat edge of the cardboard to scrape off the top layer of the shaving cream. You may see a remainder of the colors that the person before you used. So if you can't get it all scraped off, then you can add another thin layer of shaving cream.